TRiDENT with Haha. Now, not only is this something I'm really excited for because I am a massive TRiDENT fan, you know, wearing the shirt. I've got to be honest, if you look through what bands I listen to most, I think it's fair to say TRiDENT probably is up there. I haven't really checked the stats. I haven't got one of those apps that tells you, but I would be pretty sure TRiDENT's probably the band who I listen to most at the current moment. I've been saying for years, every time I go as a guest on someone's podcast and they ask me what bands are you excited for being on the way up, TRiDENT has been that band. But I think now TRiDENT are at that point where they've kind of arrived. It's no longer a case of, hey, we're excited to see where they go. It's a case of, here they are, let's see what they do next. So not only am I excited about that, but if you're a long-term viewer of this channel, you might notice something looks a bit different here. Well, this is the camera I've been using for ages. Why have I changed camera especially for this? Well, because the last time I had a big change in this channel where I started using a totally new camera for absolutely everything was back when Spoopy came out in June of 2022 is when I did that video. That was the first time ever I switched over to using this camera for absolutely everything. And here we are, we've got Ducks coming out. Quack, quack, I'm not going into the jokes. But Ducks, the album, when it came out today, and obviously Haha is the music video from this, and I thought this would be a great opportunity as TRiDENT is the band I use every time I'm doing a big format change for the channel. I always, or even any of my channels, I always basically do it on a TRiDENT song now, seems to have become a tradition. So here we are with the new camera, and I want to say a big thank you to Nagun, who basically is the reason why I was able to do this, get the new camera sorted out, and also a big thank you to old Mr. B, who's apparently going to be helping to cover for this camera as well. But yes, basically old Mr. B's complaints about my camera looking like crap, and I was like, well, I can't afford it, and so that kick-started what led to this camera being here. So here we are with TRiDENT, new camera, all of this. I'm really excited about it. But the thing which also makes this really interesting is because obviously Haha is the first song to come out from Ducks. If you don't think about the fact that Ducks is basically an album structured from the combination of the 3 mini albums they released previously. What was the first of those 3 mini albums? DX. And what was the single from DX? Spoopy. So yes, really, we've been checking out tracks from this album all the way back to June 2022 when I first started using this camera on every single episode. So this is, and yes, I did like my own video. I'm logged in by my other account. Okay, so my other channels like my videos on this channel. This is how I cheat the numbers and make myself look at least a little bit popular. So yeah. This is an album which we've been building up to this from, and you know, I think I'm not going to do it now, but I think it's maybe on Ears to the East, the podcast I do with Neon Reaper and Benedict from Reactomat. I think on that channel we might have to talk about how weird it is to have singles creating mini albums, but now singles creating mini albums, then mini albums being collected to make albums. It's such a strange thing, but you know, I keep on saying this. I'm so hyped for anything related to TRiDENT, and you know, at least Ducks is giving us 2 new songs. Haha, and I think it's You. That's another one. I'm going to be checking that out right after this, so hopefully you'll be seeing that video dropping quite soon. But yeah, I'm just so excited because it's new TRiDENT, and I am such a supporter of this band. So anyway, here it is. It came out yesterday, but I was away again. Songs always come out when I'm away, and I thought I want to build up to the chance when I can sit down, get some good headphones on, get ready, plug in the new camera, because of course this is TRiDENT, and we're going to flip things up with TRiDENT and get started. And that's what I'm going to do. I need to update my TRiDENT poster. That's still the SpiceX one. But anyway, here we are. Let's get into this. Right before we do, usual thing to remind you of is the fact that I'm not even going to say like and subscribe. I'm going to say do check out this other music video that I directed starring upcoming artists ASSUN from Castella Park and Otto from Candid, who I just adore them. We put out that video over a month ago, and it's not even got 2,000 views yet, so I really hope more people find it. If you like me, or if you just want to check out what I've been doing with upcoming Japanese artists, go check that out. And yeah, well, I'm just stoked for it. Let's get into this. Hopefully the levels are all sorted out. I think I got them right after the last video when I recorded everything at the wrong level. I'm excited. Plus, I have seen the title card for this. It has like a Star Wars font going on, and the first, I don't know what to expect. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I'm loving the funkiness. We haven't had a proper mid-tempo song from them for a while. I'm loving the fun kind of attitude behind this. Alright, let's see what we're building up to. Got the build up, where's the payoff? I am happy. Yeah. Oh, it's too much to say. Again, it's going to take a lot of unpacking this one. I always say how great it is how they can do anything within the purview of rock. TRiDENT have always had that variation, and that shot alone. This song again. I just love the fun. And it's proper catchy. Okay, what are we going to get for a bridge? Oh, they do love occasionally to do these. Oh, what's the name of the... I can't remember the name of the guy who produces some of their songs, like Spoopy and all that. That sounds like his work. Why does the planet they're on look like a welcome rug? Okay, yeah, we got a lot to talk about here. Alright. I'm going to give you a review, but really what I want to do is play that a second time. Oh yeah, milk that final chorus. Alright, let's just be 100% clear about what we got here. This is definitely a crowd pleaser. Shall we leave? Where's... I love some of the frames in this. I'm going to have so much fun picking a thumbnail for this. And this is even before we get to talking about the song. You know, I love the fact they're having so much fun in this. And there are so many points to make about... Even before we get onto the music, and I am going to talk about the music, there is a lot to be said about the fact that TRiDENT just know how to do stuff that is fun. You know, they can be fun. They can be serious. They can be fun. Again, it's that ability to have variation. You know, that ability to do songs that can make you feel a range of things and yet quintessentially still be themselves. They never feel like they're sort of portraying their own image or their own sort of style when they do things that are totally different. And that's the sign of a really good band, when you're not just one thing, when you're not just one unchanging, you know, people come to you and everything's the same. And yeah, some people like bands like that, but I like an artist who, yes, they always feel like them, but they can give you so many different sides of what that is. And that's what TRiDENT have been doing so much. And I just feel like this song again plays so well towards. There we go. There's a bit of joy in that one. I mean, this just song plays so well towards that. So before I even get into the music, I have to drop in and just say that it just makes me so happy because I guess maybe you could argue if you listen to like the stuff they put out, that maybe the one thing that had been missing was just like a really upbeat, joyous, fun, bouncy, like a dancey sort of pop metal song. It sounds like such a lacking description, but you get what I'm saying. And I feel in the way this is kind of just plugging maybe one hole. They've got other songs like this, but plugging something they maybe haven't done for a little while. I just feel like they're always come across so well balanced and with so much variation. Anyway, looking at this individual song, yeah, as I say, it's definitely designed to be a crowd pleaser. And on that front, as a member of the crowd, I am pleased. It was catchy, very catchy. I love the rhythmic aspects. The production was done nicely. There was a little bit of production sheen in there, but as I always say about TRiDENT, I don't mind them doing that because the production is often used to really just sort of, the songs are very clearly the works of Serena, Nagisa, and Asaka. You can hear their input is at the center, and the production is just the way they presentation. It's like the frame on a beautiful painting. I love the fact that TRiDENT did those 3 shows down at the Navy floor, very small venue in Tokyo recently, because of the fact that that was them just showing, like, hey, we do use backing tracks live and all this kind of stuff, but that's because we want to give you a full experience. If you just want to hear us raw, there you go. We can do it. So it's like they never do these extra things like these productions and these extra backing sounds because they can't, because they're not capable as a band, but they do it because they have creative visions that expand beyond simply just, the 3 instruments that they have, 4 if you include Asaka's ability to do the vocals as well. And so for me, I love that. They're brilliant, amazing musicians, but they also have the ability to write songs above and beyond just what they are themselves. And, they work with producers who know how to get the most out of that. So again, this song has a sense of sheen, but it doesn't make it seem any less like a proper rock song. It feels like it's got that ability to both be a nice, creatively, really engaging, sonically interesting song with like a radio flair and a creative production value, but also really works as a rocking song. The chorus again was really good and catchy. Not maybe the catchiest melody ever, but it has that sort of chanting value. This is going to be amazing live. The verse is built up to it as well, really good. I mean, Asaka's got such a great voice that you almost kind of, your expectations for the vocals in a TRiDENT song are so immediately high before you even walk in that you just kind of like, you almost take it for granted they're going to have brilliant vocals. And you think about this again, it's like, no, actually, the vocals were in this were great. She uses that sort of, she's got that ability to really sort of build up the notes from quite deep down and sort of bring them up and then blast into the chorus. And again, that was done really well here. The bridge, what is the name of that? Is it Pale Dusk, I think? Pale Dusk, I think, and it's one of the members of Pale Dusk who's done the production on a couple of their songs. And credit to him, I listened to Pale Dusk Scott's song. It was pretty decent, but I mean, the work that he's done with TRiDENT's great, and this sounded like his work was happening in the bridge area. It didn't quite hit the madness of like the Spoopy Bridge or what was the other one he did? Twinkle, yeah, I think he did Twinkle, didn't he? Yeah, Twinkle was brilliant as well. I really like that. So 2 of my favourite songs he produced, so big credit to him for that. I mean, and this is one thing, I don't mind overproduced TRiDENT songs because, again, I just feel like it's a case of like the songs are great at their core. Why not have fun and add production? And again, this to me, it's sparkling, full of joy, clever ideas. It's playful. It's so playful. And yet at the center, this is a band who can do mad things, who can drop out things like Nocturne, which was just a beautiful opportunity to mix classical with rock. They can do songs that go all over the place, take you all different directions. But this is them just doing, hey, let's do a straight crowd pleaser, one that's going to get people up on their feet, have them dancing, have them smiling. And the video as well, I like the video for this. I like the video a lot for this. Spice was a song that grew on me over time, and that was quite playful as well. But I always remember thinking with the video, it's like, I don't know, it felt a little bit like someone had an idea and didn't manage to see it through to fruition. I did a reaction to that song when it came out, but I also did a reaction to the video. I don't think I ever posted the reaction to the video because I felt a little bit like I was like, it's okay, but I didn't really have much to say about it. This is what I kind of wanted. I mean, look, in the days of when we got like CG, anyone could do CGI on a laptop and stuff, this video probably didn't cost anything to make, let's be honest. But it looks fun, it's bursting, just like the song, it's bursting with ideas. Ideas are coming out of the screen at you. I like it. If anything, that kind of like, let's do a green screen with cameras flying around very much reminds me of Unlucky Morpheus's direction. Hey, maybe it's the same guy who directs Unlucky Morpheus's videos. I wouldn't be overly surprised. This made my day. I waited for this, and this made my day. I'm so glad. I'm talking to you because I'm excited, but there's another part of me which wants to stop talking so I can go back and fucking watch this again. What a joy, you know, and you know they're such lovely people as well. You know, from the couple of times we've seen them live, and I went to that private guitar thing for Gibson with Osaka, and just they come across kind of like with a little bit of this sort of they're very real, nice people, but they kind of got this bubbly side to them. It's not like just overly extroverted, in your face kind of thing. They're just very real people. So seeing them having fun in a video like this, there you go. Those faces says it all. I love it. I think they're such a great band. This is the sort of thing that you really want from a free piece. And I'm glad to see people put in just enough money behind them and them working with just the right producers. You know, the people who it doesn't overpower who they are. It just lifts them up, allows them to be TRiDENT, allows them to be the people they are. And I'm so glad this is my first video reaction thingy on this new camera as well. Again, big thank you, old Mr. B, who is going to be covering apparently for this camera. He's I got this because he said he's going to be covering for it. So, I mean, I have to give him a massive shout out to that. Thank you to Nagian as well, who's the one who made everything happen with this as well. So yeah, there's been a lot going on there. But I've just first time setting up the camera as well. I think the focus is right. It's got an autofocus thing, but my background's so busy that it just wanted to keep on focusing on the on the background. So anyway, there you go. As always, that's my thoughts. Get in the comments to tell me what you thought. Remember to check out the video that's also linked in the description that I directed with ASSUN from Castella Park, also from Candid. That's a great one. Candid now being the band who I am lifting up now that TRiDENT have hit the level of being accepted as amazing rock stars who I hope are with us forever. My next project is to bring up Candid. Look, thank you so much for tuning in. I am over the moon. I'm going to go check this out again. Get in the comments to tell what you thought, and until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these. For now, ciao, ciao.